sticky. Stretch coming up here. That instant NA response is just so sweet. I love this car, seriously. But yeah, right, back to the video. What's going on YouTube? My name's Dwayne and welcome to Certified Rides. I am gassed right now because you guys are joining me for my very first YouTube video where I get to reveal to you guys my personal car, and I guess you could say the project car for the channel, because I will be making improvements to the car and documenting the whole journey. Once I show you guys the cinematics of the car, then we'll go on to talk through a few stats on the car. Not a hell of a lot because it is a well documented car already, and then I'll explain why I actually purchased the car in the first place and what my future plans for the car are. Let's go check it out.
You fill my headspace with evil thoughts unkind. I can do without, do without. You fill my headspace with evil thoughts unkind. Your darkness, my life cannot take. To see without a second thought, I receive my heart.
So there you have it guys, it is the Renault Clio 182 trophy. Now, this one is completely standard, so it comes with a 2 litre 16 valve, 4-cylinder naturally aspirated engine, which produces, yep, you guessed it, 182 brake horsepower. Now, 0 to 60 time on this car, some say it is 6.9, some say 7.1, but I'm sure we'll find out for ourselves at a later time on another video. It also comes with 200 Newton meters of torque and it weighs in as little as 1,150 kilograms. Immediate throttle response is so addictive. Anyway, the Renault Clio, let me do this window up. The Renault Clio 182 trophy, in my opinion, Renault absolutely smashed it with this car. They added a ton of features to not only make the car look better, but to also make the car handle so good. Now, back in 2005, they produced about 500 of these cars for the UK market, and they also produced another 50 for the market in Switzerland. The trophy only came in one colour option, which was a little bit disappointing in my opinion, Capsicum Red, but they also put trophy decals lacquered onto the side skirts. It also came with 16-inch Speedline Turini alloy wheels from the 172 Cup and the spoiler from the Clio 255 V6. Renault also included a gorgeous set of these Recaro treadline seats. Now, each car has an individual number plaque on the base of the seats, and this one is number 319. Now for me guys, it's what Renault done mechanically to this car which makes all the difference. The actual platform in this car is based on the 182 Cup, which came with strengthened hubs over the 172, and the difference between the 182 Cup and the 182 Trophy is the inclusion of the remote reservoir dampers. Now this literally is the part which is responsible for why this car handles as good as it does. So all these changes made to the 182 Trophy made all the difference, because it led to the Trophy being called one of the best hot hatches of all time. It even won Evo magazine's People Performance Car of the Year 2005, which also beat off rivals such as Lamborghini Gallardos and other exotic cars in the Evo magazine group test. It even made Autocar magazine's front cover for the 5th of July 2005 edition, which simply stated, "World's greatest hot hatch." So I'll be totally honest with you, I did actually go through a bit of a phase when I bought this car of trying to pick like a future classic, one that I would like enjoy actually owning, because it's not just about the money. I've literally got to love the car to want it to be around me. And I think that's when I first started to fall in love with like Clio Sports and what they were capable of, and you know how they used to drive them. Back then, when they first come out, Clio Sports were quite fast. I mean, compared to some of the hot hatches you guys have now to play with, they ain't fast at all. But back then, 172 brake, coming out of a small car, a 2-litre 16-valve engine, that was sweet. The only thing what I possibly could have wanted more was when the Honda Civic Type R came out with the K20 engine. That was the only thing what would, I would say, sway me from getting this car back then. But back then I couldn't afford that, so obviously I went for this one. Now, at the same time, I was kind of going through a phase as well of wanting to pick a future classic for me to invest in as well. So it only made sense to put the two together to actually get the ultimate Clio and a car which I thought was able to actually become a future classic. It was affordable at the time, so I thought, yeah, like, go for it. So that's how I actually ended up with the Trophy. It was obviously because I loved the car, but it was also like a investment opportunity in something which I love, which is cars basically. So that's how we ended up together as such. So the other thing what I love about this car as well is the fact that if you strip away all the bells, all the whistles, all the expensive bits, the car is cheap to own. I mean, I'll show you what I mean. It's literally everything inside it is what you would find in like a 1.2 or 1.4 Clio of the same era. All little things like the buttons, all the switches, everything inside there, minus all the additional trophy bits like the seats and so forth. It's just a standard Clio in there. So if you was actually going to get one and you know you was thinking about restoring one, or you saw one which needed like a bit of work to it, I would go for it. As long as it's in good general condition and it's, you know, it's not written off or anything like that, I would just literally go for it, because parts are cheap for it. Except for the trophy parts, the rest of it, the buttons, the switches, all the little bits and pieces, it's going to be cheap. So in terms of future plans for the car, I mean, this one's just approaching 70,000 miles and I can't go crazy and do anything like boost it or supercharge it or anything like that, because obviously I'm trying to keep it to a certain standard. But I still want to have fun with the car 100%. So I will look into performance-wise, like what my options are. But the main thing I would definitely change with this car is the styling. The fact that Renault only made one colour really bugs me because they all look the same basically. And to all the trophy purists out there, please just relax and chill. Whatever I do to this car, it's either going to be reversible or replaceable. So you never know. Just enjoy the journey, and you never know, you might even see something that you want to change yourself. Now guys, this Clio is in good condition, but it is far from perfect. So we will do another video where I'll go through all the little imperfections and all the little bits which needs correcting, and obviously I'm going to document the whole thing. So that's about it guys, so please feel free to like, comment or subscribe to the channel. Any support right now as a brand new YouTube channel will be massively appreciated. I'll also put my Instagram details up on the screen so you guys can actually continue the journey, follow the Clio,